There is a difference between discriminating against someone because of their religion and criticizing someone's religion. Discrimination based on religion is wrong. Criticizing, mocking, rejecting, and making fun of a religion may be repugnant, but it is not wrong in the way that religious discrimination is wrong. Does public radio and the media at large have any guts? Is pandering to victimization, which is used to justify, ignore, excuse, or accept violence, the permanent media landscape? What happened to the teacher in France and the other victims in France is horrific. A teacher was beheaded for showing cartoons. Insulting a religion does not justify violence, let alone murder. A public radio station changed the focus away from the acts of violence committed in France by the adherents of a religion, focusing instead on how Macron's response to the religious violence adds to the alleged victimization of the members of that religion locally. The feeble excuse that the perpetrators of violence have distorted the religion is not enough. When countless acts of violence are committed in the name of any religion, that should be a wake-up call that the religion needs change and reform. The fearful response some or many may have towards a religion in whose name numerous acts of violence and terror are committed is not irrational, phobic, or discriminatory. The media, politicians, and others must stop making excuses for religious violence when perpetuated by what is perceived to be a religious minority or underclass, especially when considering the religion is one of the largest on earth. It is not phobic to ask why endless acts of violence and terror are committed in the name of that religion. It is not enough to say that most followers of that religion are not violent when this silences questioning of what it is that motivates those that are violent. Religion mixed with violence is toxic. Religious passages that incite hatred and violence must be rejected. Religious leaders that incite violence and hate must be rejected. None of this will go away if people remain afraid to confront toxic religious ideas and beliefs that fuel violence, hatred, and bigotry. Silence is complicity. People that care about freedom, people that care about religious freedom and the rights of all people practicing the religion of their choice must include the resounding message that religious violence and intolerance is never acceptable. Religious freedom includes the right to reject and criticize religion without fear of persecution. The victimization narratives that are used to excuse, justify, or accept violence, the inability to stand up for religious freedom in all its forms, the inability or unwillingness to confront religious violence and the passages and preachers that fuel it do not serve the many victims of religious violence.